Adam's RealTeq Talk Podcast.
And welcome to the second episode of RealTeq Talk. First episode had a bit of audio difficulty. Long story. So, second episode. Yeah, here we go. Greetings, Mark. How are you?
Hi. Tired. Looking a bit grey.
Yeah, but you're in the futuristic city. That's probably why.
I am. I'm in. Cyberpunk.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I've got my koala there.
Oh, that's a koala. I thought it was a pig.
I like to imagine it's a koala.
Oh, okay.
Might be a pig.
You know, with the big nostrils.
Yes, the ears. Yeah, but it's the ears. It's the ears. But the little round ears.
It's a
little round ears on the side.
It's a pig crossed with a Sid.
Slash dandelion.
So, yeah, Cyberpunk, is that because you've been enjoying your new AMD graphics card?
No.
Oh, no. Oh, you haven't been enjoying it. That's...
No, I haven't. Oh, wait.
What?
Wait. I'm having difficulties.
But...
But it should be fine. I've got no sound.
So... If no one knows, Mark has just purchased himself a new GPU from AMD, and it is the...
There we go. Working now.
That's the AMD, there we go. New
You
model.
remember?
I have no idea which one you
It's
brought.
not no.
I know it's just the GER, the Chinese one. But
It is. It's the Golden Rabbit edition.
What is it? RX? Is that?
It's they're all RX.
Yeah, okay. The RX.
It's 7900
So, yeah, okay.
GRE, which this is where I am a little bit annoyed with AMD.
Do tell.
I'm happy with my choice because I don't know if you saw, but somebody got their hands on a 9070. Because they're copying the video now.
Oh, okay.
It's no longer like 8800 or 92,000 or whatever. It's simple. It's so they're doing the 90 series.
Yeah.
And it's the 9070 and the 9070 XT, which is basically just the TI.
Okay.
And 9080 and 9080 XT, which is just the 980.
Do they do a 9090?
Well, like mine is a 7900. So I'm guessing there will be a 9090.
Okay. One thing about that naming scheme is, what do they do in 2 years' time? So it's going to be the 170.
It's going to be no, because it'll be the 1080.
Well, no, we're already at 90.
Yeah, then just go back.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Just go back.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do.
Why
They
not
like
just
to
start
change their
with
naming
10?
schemes? Why not just keep? I mean, they completely
No.
forgot the 8000.
Yep. Everyone's forgotten a number. Apple forgot the 9, so that's okay.
Windows 9.
Oh, yeah, Windows did it as well. That disappeared.
Yeah, but 8.5 and 10, no 9, no.
No, I think it's good because it just... That's the problem I've always had with AMD is... I can never get their naming right, and their naming is so similar to their CPUs as well that I just get lost. I get lost. But no, I think that's good. I think it's quite good. We'll see what they do in 2 years' time when they have to go to the next generation. But yeah. So
the bit I'm a bit disappointed is the 9070, and they've announced the 9070 and 9070 XT.
Okay.
And in America, somebody got their hands on one
Yes.
and benchmarked it.
Mm.
And also the prices at the stores got leaked.
Okay.
Now, 9070,
Yes.
now this is a year and a half after the 7000 series came out. So the 9070 is 2% quicker than the one I bought.
Okay. Well, that's good for you.
It was $750. So it's basically a 4070 Ti for $750.
That's Nvidia kind of pricing though, because they
This is the backlash that they've been having since that came out.
they're no longer the underdogs.
No, they've priced out way too high. And the 9070 XT the guy had, it was 17. No. Yeah, the 9070 XT only came out roughly the same as the 7900 XT,
So it's up
which
to.
is even more expensive.
Actually, this
So
is
they've
quite.
basically gone.
They've gone.
They've kept the performance, but they've just upped the price.
Yeah, they've just gone very high end,
Yes.
which actually
Which
makes sense.
It gives a massive gap for Intel.
Or does it though?
Well,
I mean,
it does because there's no cheap guy anymore.
There is. AMD's integrated graphics.
Well,
See?
yeah, but that's a big gap.
Yeah, but are they going to bring
But-
out a 9060 or something?
I hope so, but then on the other hand, they don't make a Ryzen 3 anymore. They don't make budget chips anymore. Even though I do have to say the Ryzen 5, like the 5600X, is only 150, which in Intel's term is
And their mobile
dirt cheap.
and their mobile chips are becoming so good that do they actually really need this little tiny Ryzen 3?
No, I don't think they do. I don't think they do.
It does keep their product line quite compact in a way. You know, instead of being like Apple, you know, you've got the iPad mini, the iPad Air, the iPad Pro, but the small one, and then the iPad Pro, the big one. I kind of lost count of how many iPads already. You know, just so I simplify it. No, I think it's good. If no one was buying the 3, because in that case you'd just go with the mobile chips, well, yeah, albeit. But yeah, I mean, it does leave a gap for Intel, and well, with their B580, they seem to be filling it up if they can get them in stores and into hands of gamers. But yeah,
It was disappointing because their support is not up to Nvidia standards.
you mean driver support?
Well, driver support for games, yes. Generally, most games are made are in mind with Nvidia.
But when you say that,
But-
because like Nvidia, if you grab your graphics card, throw it in a computer, but don't install the drivers, you will have some games that won't launch, but that's quite rare. Generally what happens is you're leaving performance on the table. When you say there's less support, what's going on? Is it you get a game and it's like, oh, I'm running really badly, or it's not booting, then you have to wait.
No, you just don't. You just need extra raw power for it to run as the same.
Oh, but that's all right then. Because AMD
It is alright but it was alright because AMD was cheaper. So, like mine was 150 euros cheaper than the equivalent 4070 Ti,
Yes.
which is at 800 euros. But they call it a Ti Super now, but for the equivalent. So you paid a little bit more, but the graphics card wasn't as powerful in RAW, but because the software was so good, it was fine. Same. My AMD was a lot cheaper, but I do have to say you do get more raw power.
Yes.
But I'm just AMD no longer the underdogs, and I think that's good because it gives them room for Intel to then
spread their wings again.
But Intel needs to bring out their 700 series. I don't know why they started with the budget one, but not even the budget one; it's the middle one.
Yeah,
well,
because
budget.
Well, the smaller one is, what was it, like $30 cheaper? People were saying just spend that extra $30 because you get so much more much more. No, you're getting more performance for practically the same price.
Yeah.
That was really weird what they did. But no, I think that they can bring out the 70 series or the 7 series. Sorry, the 700 series. But no, because it's the B580 and the B570, so it would be the B590. They're like top dog chip.
It would be the 700. It's the 500 and the 700.
Oh, okay. So 700 chip then. But to do what? I mean, yeah, if they're cheaper than. Yeah, but what do they have to beat now? Because the B580 is 4060 power, roughly.
Okay. Right. Yeah. I'm going to cut you on this, though.
Go on.
Because this is where it gets really interesting.
You're going to cut
me?
This
is why. I'm cutting you out.
You're going all emo on me. Okay.
I'm going emo.
Yeah.
Now, this is really interesting. This is why I don't understand. Indiana Jones, you now need RT.
Yes.
The 9070 has, now this is 2% quicker than mine in the render.
Yeah.
But it only has 64 ray tracing cores. Mine has 80.
Yes.
So why have they cut down on basically was becoming one of the most important things to have?
Which still got
new age
you still
gaming.
Got them, but also it could be because those cores.
They might be newer ones, obviously new architecture, because we're going on to Navy 48. But 64, 64 seems to be a bit of cut down. NVIDIA don't cut down. Even with a new architecture, you still get more.
Has there really been a new architecture, to be honest, since the 30 series? I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, Well, they'd say they do.
Yeah, but I don't think so, because from the 30 series to the 40 series to the 50 series now, there's always a bit of increase, but from card to card to card, it's just doing an Intel. They're just upping the power. They're just pumping more power into it. I mean, the 5090 now. I mean, I saw Jay's 2 cents. I haven't watched the video yet, but he was putting something like 740 watts.
Oh yeah, I know. They're doing a bit of an Intel.
Yeah.
But
and can you imagine?
They say the Blackwell is a new architecture.
Yeah, well.
But I don't know how much they have to change before they can say that. But I found something out.
Go on.
I didn't believe at first. I think I sent it to you. Yeah, I sent it to you this morning, didn't I? About Lou, our AMD CEO, and Jensen, Nvidia
Oh, yeah.
CEO.
Yeah.
Them being first cousins.
Yeah.
That's quite funny. Probably why they're doing it.
Everyone has their
Anyway, I
spot.
don't have much. Yeah, I don't have any much more to say really, because I think it's all a bit of we can't be bothered. It's cheaper for us to do it this way, make it the same speed, but just do it just frame gen, just do it all AI as they're calling it.
Well, the thing is, we've kind of hit a barrier. We can't. It's like what we were saying the other day. Now each step seems to be really, really hard to accomplish. But it doesn't.
Is it though?
Well, apparently it is. But what's really easy seems to be that full HD now is, oh my god, you're going to be able to get it with what, 35 watts?
Yeah.
That's I find that really interesting. All these handhelds, all these mini PCs and all of that, you're going to have in your hand a PC that will run practically all your games at 60 FPS, if not more, in full HD. I think that's brilliant.
But they're selling these graphics cards like they are the RTX 1590. It's over £2,000.
So you don't need to buy it.
No, you don't. No, you don't. And people need to, I think, stop buying into all this crap, because people that have a 4090 do not need a 5090. It's not even they don't need. I think that, to be honest, I think other than a bit extra wattage, they are identical.
What, to then a 4090?
Yes. In native power. I will prove this to you by this one thing. This is the first time that AMD is reserving new software for a new graphics card. FSR 4.0 will only be available with the new graphics cards. Why? Because it's got the same amount of frame gen as the 50 series.
Okay.
So they can sell something that's less powerful and cheaper to make, and still go, look, got all these extra frames.
No, because in raw power, the 5090 is more powerful than the 4090.
Yeah, but not by much.
33%.
For paying over £2,000.
Well, you are getting a smaller card, which can be very important.
Yeah.
If you're... Bless you. The thing is, if you're using that card to make money for like 3D rendering or anything like that, well, it's worth it. That's the thing is, most people that are buying these top-end cards, they're not buying them just to play with them.
They are, though, because otherwise you get a Quadro.
No, but there's so much more money. That's the thing. This is what they were saying before with the... Oh, crap. With the 30 series? Was it the 30 series or the 20 series? No, it was the 30 series. Sorry. The top of the line... So the 3090 was... I don't know. I can't remember how much it was. Was 1,200 euros. But the Quadro or the Titan or whatever they called it was 5 to 6 grand. So if you actually look at the prices, if you buy a 50 series at 2 grand, technically you are saving $3,000.
Oh yeah, because the Quattro had like 24 gigs of VRAM.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the 3090 only had like 12.
The 3090 doesn't have 12. Had 24. That's the thing.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not much though.
For a consumer card.
I mean, the 3080 only had 12. That's just stupid.
No, 12 is good. I think 12 is good.
No, it's
8 now is... You're only saying 16 because that's what you've got.
The thing is, it only matters if you're pushing resolution.
Well, yeah. Which equates to more power as well.
No, if you don't need to access it.
No, I mean, well... The thing is, yes, you're not going to buy yourself a 5090 to play in full HD.
Yeah, I would. The 400 hertz screen from Asus. You've got to get the 400 FPS. There's only one way you can do that.
To do what?
Smoothness. Get those kills. It makes you a better player. It does. I saw this guy on YouTube from India. He told me. He told me. They are the gurus. Cat meowing.
So anyway...
Dangerous subject.
Oh, well, I was coming back to the... You're not having a good time with your GPU? Or was it just a driver thing?
I was just talking about that.
Oh, okay then. Okay. Well, actually, staying on the subject of graphics cards... is what the one thing I want to talk about is have you seen the latest video from Jay's 2 Cents?
No.
He compared PCIe Gen 3, Gen 4 and Gen 5.
So he's got a 50 series card then?
Yeah, 5090.
He's got... Have they come out?
Yeah.
Or have they just been handed to viewers for now?
For reviews.
Okay.
Yeah, he's had it for about a week now, I think.
Okay.
And, so he did some tests in games, you know, like doing 4K or doing full HD to bottleneck, you know, to try and see whether... Well, from Gen 3 to Gen 4, you're leaving about 1%, a couple of frames, basically.
Okay.
Apart from he did Baldur's Gate 3 in full HD. There you were losing something like 10 frames, but so you were going from 375 to 365, which you're not going to notice. And in the 4K stuff, you're going from like 77 to 75. But sometimes it was like 1.8 frames, something like that. I was like, that is insane when you think about it.
I personally think the 50 series is a skippable generation. I don't think they're any more special than the 40 series. If you have a 40 series, I wouldn't buy 50. If I had a 30 series, for example...
I've got a 10 series, and I'm still not really interested in upgrading, because it's still a waste of money for me.
The thing is, I'm just so disappointed with all the AI crap that they're just calling it. I don't like it. You can see it.
Well,
you can see it.
The only thing you can do is buy the card, but just don't turn it on, so they can see in their hardware that no one's using.
you're not getting you're getting quite a lot less. I mean, the 5070.
I want to see what that's going to be as performance wise, because the 4060 compared with my 1080, it's not worth the, what is it, 400 to 500 euros worth of upgrading. No,
Yeah.
no, 500. No, sorry. No, 400 euros. 400 euros worth of upgrading. It's not worth it. So, yeah, I even looked with the Intel. That's supposed to be the master of full HD and 1440p gaming. It's the same performance as my card. The only thing that I would get from upgrading my card to like a 4060 is I'll have RT cores, which means I can run Indiana Jones and these future games that are going to need RT. I am...
See, this is...
Go on.
This is where I reckon buying the budget card is better. Just keep upgrading. You get new tech.
Yeah, but like me,
Because
it's not worth me upgrading still.
no, because you had a 1080.
Yes.
If I had like a 3090,
you're saying...
my God, how many years would you have to wait before you think, well, that's worth buying now? Because you wouldn't get a budget one for like 5 or 6. Well, no, now it would come out every 2 years. So let's say every night for like 9 years, you wouldn't switch out for a budget one.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
I have to go let the cat out.
Okay.
I'm still here.
Yeah. So what you're saying is I need to buy the 5090 then, or the 5080. No, well, I have been looking at second-hand 3080s.
No, where you might be able to find a good card is maybe if Intel brings out the 700 series.
Yeah, but what's that going to be, power-wise? Because the 500 series is on par with my 1080.
Yes, I would probably say an extra 20% increase, I would think.
There's no point.
Well, no, but then you're going to have to wait another 2 years then. Just to get a budget card. This is what I don't see. This is what's a bit stupid.
Well, that's why I'm looking to buy a second-hand 3080. Because if I can get one for around the 300 euro mark, that's not bad. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of frames.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's still not like, wow, look at the difference.
What? From a 1080 to a 30?
Well, I don't know. What is the difference between that and that?
Between a 1080 and a 3080?
I'll have a look.
If you're going on to that GPU benchmarker, I bet you that would say at least 74% better.
45.
45. Okay, I was a bit over. So half a GPU better.
So from like going to, if you're playing like GTA 5, you go from an average of 1040 at 1080p, going from 104 to 144. Or PUBG, 132 FPS to 190 FPS.
Full
Which
HD.
is still not bad. Still quite a bit.
60 FPS.
Yeah.
But then again, yeah.
I mean, when you go into like benchmarks and think about like lighting, reflections, and things like that, I mean, it's like 102%
better
because it's got RT cores. So.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it doesn't really matter anymore.
Well,
Cards.
What do you mean?
Cards don't change.
No, it doesn't change much. That's why I'm so excited for the mobile CPU. That's, the these single chips, these APUs that are doing full HD gaming at 60 FPS. I find that really interesting, because you're getting these budget chips that could do all this potential in a handheld. I think that's brilliant. Like I was saying to you, I was looking to upgrade my PC. It's like so much. That's €500, and I'm getting what? A couple of cores more, because it's not really the performance I need. My CPU is going strong. So when I look at that, I go, well, if I spend €500 in like the Steam Deck 2, if that has USB 4, well, yeah.
No, Switch 2.
To play
Switch 2.
What?
Switch 2. It's the best. Most powerful.
Play Zelda. Well,
they said 3060 power. Play Mario Kart.
So, you wanted to change subject, what?
Yeah, I've got other subjects.
Go on. Hit me.
I've got small subjects. Like, I've got quite a stupid one, I find, personally. X.
Yeah.
Doing its own, being finally allowed to do its payment service with Visa card.
Okay.
So they partnered. Visa and X have partnered to support bank transfers from P2P. So basically, he's redoing a PayPal but using X.
Okay.
Because I think probably PayPal, he misses it. OpenAI what?
So he partnered with Visa. So this
Visa,
is all about. But yeah, that's not much, because you had to pay for the blue check mark. So he's just made a deal with Visa to.
Basically, so you can transfer money through X to somebody else.
Oh. Okay, I thought you just meant payment. I was like, well, so
no,
it's just
no. It's
so a proper PayPal
banking.
in a way. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, you transfer money person to person.
So it's going to be called XPay.
Triple X. Expensive.
Can't do triple X.
That's all on that subject. There's not really much more to say about that.
No.
OpenAI completely getting their fists handed to them.
Yes, with the Chinese
yes.
DeepSeek.
I mean, I know they're saying that they're practically the same in levels of advancement.
Yes.
But open source can go a lot faster than whatever OpenAI is going to be able to do. Especially for $200 a month.
I mean, that companies that are not paying $200 because they're an enterprise. I bet OpenAI, they're just going to lose so much money.
Well, I can see Apple taking DeepSeek and then rebadging it as their own.
Oh yeah, so not giving back to the community. Oh yeah.
Exactly. I'll do that. That would be a new thing.
Yep.
And again, there's nothing really to say anything extra about that. It's basically OpenAI and local.
Yeah, which I did a bit of research into it, so you can download it, the large language model, the LLM. But you can't download the API, so you still need to pay. What is it? Something like $2 or $3 a month to have access to the APIs.
It's so much cheaper though.
Oh, it's peanuts. That's peanuts, and you get like 1 million tokens. So that's 1 million questions you can ask it a month. Even if you doubled that to like $5.
And companies won't even pay that because they just take the open source part and they'll just do that themselves.
Well, I don't know how you get access to the APIs. Because you download the language model, which is something like 200 or 400 gigs.
Yeah, but isn't that the hard part though?
Yes, that is the hard part, and then you need access to all these APIs where it's getting its information. So that 200, 400 gigs, is it just thinking and answers and understanding, and then the APIs is where it gets all that information. But apparently I did hear you could technically download the APIs and have it running locally 100%, which I find really interesting to...
Off the phones.
I don't really know. I mean, for phones, we don't need freaking chatbots. We just need a bit more intelligent. I mean, I asked Siri something yesterday. It was ridiculous. I said, "What's the weather going to be today?" Said, "Rain." I said, "Okay." The sun was out. I said, "When is it going to rain?" "Oh, tonight at 9 o'clock. So for all day it's going to be sunny. It's going to rain at 9 o'clock tonight, and you're telling me the forecast for today is rain. Stupid. I hope that does get better when we get the Apple Intelligence. But the way it works on the Mac, it's silly. So if you ask it a question, I've just... Shh, go away. So if you ask it a question, if it can't answer that question, it will ask ChatGPT.
Yes.
But ChatGPT isn't going to be able to see your locations and tell you your weather, so I don't understand. But anyway. But yeah, that very interesting.
It's very interesting. It's basically just free ChatGPT, basically.
Yeah, I mean, you still have access to free ChatGPT.
Yes, because it is just the typing.
It's just their earlier models.
Yeah.
That are free, but anyway.
Don't really have anything else to say on that, though.
No, me neither.
Got another one. It's pretty cool. Very small. Pretty cool. On Android, Snapdragon 8 Elite, they've got Red Dead 2 running, 60 FPS in minimum graphics.
On a phone?
An emulation on an Android phone.
So they've... Hold on. So what are they running? Like a Windows virtual machine, or
they use the emulator Winlator on an Android phone with the Snapdragon 8 Elite and got it to run at 60 FPS in minimum graphics.
That's not bad.
It's not, because there's a translation line in between.
Yeah, so imagine if that translation was impeccable. You know, like there was nothing there. That would probably run in almost like minimum graphics. Not minimum, medium. Sorry, because I bet you're losing quite a bit through that. But see, now that's what I was. That really gets me interested, because Red Dead 2 on a phone, on a motherboard, literally.
With no cooler.
Like that size, yeah. And that's incredible. You could have like Red Dead on like a Game Boy size thing.
Yes.
That's so cool. I love that. Running Red Dead with a battery.
It's the idea of having that thing always on you and you just plug it in and just do whatever you need to do with that one thing.
Yeah. Like that dude that stole my idea. Was it you I said it to? The Steam Brick.
The Steam Brick, where he dismantled the Steam Deck and made it as a mini PC. Yeah, it's just basically a,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, you just took out the motherboard and stuck it in a 3D printed. Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's.
yeah, yeah.
But that was so my idea. Stole my idea. I've been looking for a second-hand Steam Deck because I don't want to take apart a running one. Just want to buy the motherboard. Can't freaking find one.
But they're so liked. They're so liked. They're so cheap.
Yes. I mean, I can't wait until these handhelds have been on the market for a while, and you're going to get these broken ones. I think, because that's just going to be brilliant. Take the motherboard out, you've got a running PC, and
It is for Steam Deck. I don't know what it's like for the other makes though. I don't know what. No one. I haven't seen anything about repairability with like the Asus, the Rogue.
no, but that's the thing. Doesn't matter because you don't repair them. You just take the motherboard out.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because imagine you drop your Steam Deck down some stairs. So you've got a busted joystick, your exterior plastic housing is cracked, and your screen is busted, and your deck is a bit old, and the battery's not holding the charge as long as it used to. Well,
Yeah.
€100 a screen, €100 a battery, already there, that's €200.
Yes.
The casing, well, you can get some at what, €35 on Amazon, you know, if you get a transparent one or whatever, which seems pretty cool. And what, a joystick, let's say the same, because you pop two, well, you know, that's €260. €100 more, you get a brand new one.
But that's the thing is, they're so cheap. Unlike the Switch.
Yeah. Have you
You
had...
see the price?
Well,
You
rumours.
see the prices? Well, no,
Oh.
because in France, some stores accidentally
Leaked
put
it.
it up. Yeah.
450.
360.
Oh. That's...
Basically, what people call in just a Switch Pro.
Yeah, because the Switch OLED, I mean, I saw that at 350 with a game.
Mm.
So, no, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad. I was waiting for them to be. The thing is, it can be more expensive than Steam Deck.
No. But
Even though I know people buy it, no matter what, it's Nintendo.
it does look interesting because that's going to be ARM based because it's NVIDIA. Oh, because you could probably be worth buying it just to take off Nintendo software if you can. And now you've got Windows running on ARM.
Well, you could probably sideload it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, just like you can put Windows now on smartphones. I don't know why you would. It'd be a struggle to use it. I mean, the screen would be so small, and Windows has no effort to rescale.
No,
Text
because
is incredible.
USB-C, HDMI out. That's the thing. They're computers.
Yes.
So just plug it into a screen. You got your big screen.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but when you don't, then
Well,
you need to answer a call.
Yeah, it'd be cool if you could like open Windows in an app.
Have like Windows
Virtual
8.
machine.
Yeah.
Oh, like the big. What? You want a Windows phone?
No.
No, that's what I thought. Although a Linux phone, I am getting interested more and more with Linux.
A Linux phone. What the hell would you do with a Linux phone?
What do you do with your Android phone?
Literally accept calls and send messages. So what's the point?
Because it's all open source.
Yeah, but I just want it to work.
It's... And the only thing that I would hate with the Linux phone is not having a proper GPS. I mean, a good one.
What do you mean a proper GPS?
Like a good GPS. Not a
Like
GPS.
Google Maps. I use Waze.
Exactly. Why don't you use Google Maps?
I use Waze. Why I don't use Google Maps? I find it's quite laggy. Always on delay of when I need to turn. It's incredible number of times it's like turn right, well it's gone.
It's funny because Apple's a bit different. She'll say sometimes a bit too much in advance, turn right. So you think, oh fuck, oh crap, oh frick, I'll turn.
The other day was quite funny. I used it because Waze just wouldn't work in the car for some random reason on Android Auto. So I put Google Maps on, and a corner was coming up, T junction. Could only go left or right, and for the first 400 meters of coming up to this T junction, it repeated about 25 times, going turn left, then turn left. And turn left again. I was like, I can't go in a circle. Got up to the corner and it said, no, turn right. I was like, okay.
I don't. And Google were number one in their, satellite.
Yeah, but they like to they like to cancel stuff.
Yeah, but
Why pay for it when you just have somebody else? Waze is just huge in Europe.
I don't.
Or that just because of speed cameras. Google could do it. I don't know why Google doesn't put speed cameras on.
Apple has
Apple
only just started popping speed limits.
Oh, great! They are so great. These huge companies are so slow.
I don't even know why they don't even show your speed. They could show you, have a little graph on the side, show your speed, the speed limit.
Well, especially here in France, as departments change speed limits now. So
annoying.
Remembering where it's 90 or 80 or however it's going to be, it's quite useful to have a little bubble in Waze, just saying, yeah, no, it's 80. Just remember.
Well, especially if you're travelling through France.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to know?
That's why at the moment I go out, I just do 80 out the department. So, anyway, talking about companies that are absolute rubbish now, Ubisoft have closed one of their studios. The only one they had in England has gone. Sacked. Bye-bye, Alvidasein. No more money for them because they have no users and their game, Assassin's Creed, has practically flopped, even though it hasn't come out yet.
Okay.
And they are not making sales.
Well, they haven't really brought anything out.
Well, you had the amazing Star Wars Outlaws that was buggier than Doom on PDF.
Yeah.
There was the last. What's that game with the Greek god? Oh, God of War.
Oh, yeah.
They make God of War.
Okay.
The Assassin's Creed just seems to be a copy of the first one since 15 years ago. But they are in talks about being bought up by is it Tencent? The Chinese one. Is it Tencent?
Yes.
It might not be
Yes.
Tencent.
Oh, well, they are the biggest Chinese.
Whoever makes Genshin Impact. Who makes Genshin Impact?
Tencent.
It is Tencent. Is it Tencent?
No, they're huge. I don't.
I don't know if it's. Yeah, it is Tencent. Yeah. So maybe there won't be a Ubisoft soon. Maybe there will be one, and maybe it will just keep sucking. It's a shame because I really used to like Ubisoft with Far Cry and all that stuff, but they make terrible stuff now.
What these companies need to do is they need to slow down. Instead of making a game every year, stop it. Just stop it. You know, they make a crap game every year. Stop. Make one good game every 5 years. Because if it's really good, they're gonna sell millions. And that's what they need to do as well for tech. These phones, I know it's because people are going to buy them anyway. People are going to upgrade. So it's like, well, we don't need to make it really better. As long as we make a new one go, wow, it's better. People are going to buy it. But, I don't know. See, now, back in the 2000s, you know, like a new phone, you'd only get a new phone like every 2 years. And it'd be like a big deal. Because tech was going so fast.
It was expensive, though.
It's expensive today.
It is, but there's too many. Yeah, but the culture's changed. Culture's changed. Now it's pay 15 times here, pay 35 times there, sell your soul, talk to the devil, go to the Genius Bar, spit at them, and there you go, you got an iPhone.
It's also to do with, well, more products we sell, more money.
Yes.
But you still get, that's the thing, is you still get money. Because, you know, number of companies, it's like, oh, we made so many, oh, they're slowing down production because it's not selling well. So, well, I don't get it. I don't get it.
There's something else I don't get, talking about phones, is what's the deal with the S25 Edge?
What
why thin phones? I do not care about a thin phone.
I don't know why.
It's still 6.5 inch. Why thin? What do I care about thin? Well, especially when they don't count the camera bump and it's 5 centimeters sticking out the back.
Do you know what?
Just fill it with battery.
If you want a good video idea right now, go out, buy a Samsung S25 Edge, bend it, make a video about Samsung Bendgate. Millions of views. There you go. That's what...
Bendgate.
Well, yeah. That's what the iPhone 6 was called. It was the Bendgate. Because if you popped 40 kilos of pressure on it, it bent. I'm like, well...
Well, that was all in the back pocket, wasn't it? But the S25 Edge is just going to do the same. It's 5 millimeters thick. Not accounting for the speed bump, the camera bump.
The speed bump.
But that's because the iPhone Air's coming out.
Hold on. Half a centimetre. Where's my...
It's 5 millimeters thick. At the smallest.
Hold on. So... That's average size, Mark. You know, that is...
I know, I don't know what they're going on about.
I know, that's thick. That's a thick boy.
When I pick mine up, I don't feel any bigger.
What? I'm not gonna.
Mine's got to be a good centimetre. My phone. Let's say 8 or 9 mil thick. No, a good centimetre.
Okay, mine with its big fat case on is 1.3.
Yeah, mine's got to be a good centimetre without the case.
With a big thick case on.
But width was never an issue. Width was never an issue. We used to have phones that would double the thickness because the screen slid up or opened up. That was never the issue. The issue is these stupid, massive, friggin' 6.5 inch. Why? Why does it have to be so big?
If phones were cheaper, I would have a phone and a tablet. But as things aren't that cheap, I think, yeah, that size is that's fine, to be honest.
5.5 inch to me is a good size.
I think that'd be too small.
Well, no, because that's the SE, isn't it?
You're young. Wait until you get to my age and you've got crappy eyes, and when you look at a small screen and you look up, you just see all blurry and you need about 5 seconds for your eyes to adjust. That's when you'll say, oh, actually, a bigger screen is quite nice.
An iPhone SE is...
too small. It's too small.
No, yes, the screen is, because it's a 4.5 inch. 4.7 inch. But if the screen was 99% of the screen ratio...
So you want an iPhone X? Or iPhone 10?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or mini.
Or the 12 mini.
Exactly. To me, that is perfect.
But
I
thicker,
really like the X.
But thicker, so you have a bigger battery.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't care. It could be 2 centimeters thick, I don't care. Take up the camera bump. Take it up, flatten it off. Why does it have to stick out? Give me a bigger battery.
Do you know the iPhone 17? I'm going to call it right now. Will be rounded off again.
Oh, you think they're going back?
They will go back.
You think they're going back to the 6?
Do you know what? I think they need to do the iPhone 2 design.
What, with the silver and the black? You don't want to do like 3GS and go full plastic?
Well, they could do that and make it look like... because their plastic looked like glass. So they could just put glass, black glass, like the 4S or the 4.
The X was a 5.8 inch.
But I think they need to do a retro mod iPhone now.
I mean, if they want to get the iPhone 2 did look good, didn't it?
Mm.
I miss the button. I miss the home button.
I don't.
I miss it.
I don't.
I quite like it.
I don't. I like having this full...
Well, it took up too much space that you could have a screen, but I liked the physical button. I remember people that broke the button and they had to have the virtual button on the screen in the accessibility options.
Never saw that.
They had the virtual... Well, yeah, because I was at school then. We used to throw our phones. And the home button, when they would break it, there was the option to have the home button as a virtual on the screen. It was stupid, but it was a good idea.
What?
Broke it.
Yeah, at least there was a way around. Your phone wasn't.
Oh yeah, because you couldn't do anything. You couldn't go back. You couldn't leave the app. There was no gesture control.
Mm.
The X, yeah, I really liked the X. Never had an X. The X, I think, was pretty good. The 5C was absolutely horrid.
Oh no, the 5C was fun. It was the 5 and the 5S.
They were a little bit pointless.
they were just so cheap feeling. You know, we went from the 4S to the 5, and the 5 was light, thin, fragile. Yeah, I didn't like the 5. I didn't like the 5. And then the 6 was ginormous compared with how they were.
I didn't like the 6.
I had the 6. I liked the 6.
I know. I didn't like the 6. It was too rounded because I really liked the square that they've gone back to. It was yet again they still hadn't changed from the small screen with the big bezels.
Metal back though.
Metal back because the 7 with the glass was just rubbish.
7 was
the 7.
No, metal.
I thought the 7 had the glass back.
It was the 8. The 8 had the glass back.
Did they have metal?
7 was metal.
Yes, it's metal. Oh, that camera.
I had the 7. I would know.
I miss the rose gold colours Apple used to do. That beigey rose gold.
Well, they only add colours if they want to.
Apple were good.
Say, oh, it's a new product.
Well, yes. Well, you say that, but look at the iPad.
What?
It's silver, pink, or blue.
Yeah.
No space grey. No.
Look at the other models.
Oh, the square one, the Air, is like neon red.
No, from year to year, they will add a colour or take a colour away.
Well, yeah, like the iPad, they brought blue in to take the rose gold away. And then they had pink as well. The iPad Air, what colour does the iPad Air have?
And then they'll take another colour away, or take that blue away to add...
Oh yeah, it's mauve and lumière stellaire. It's beige. Too expensive. Apple really need to do something. They're shit in the bed. They shit in the bed.
Apple.
Google shit the bed with the Pixel. I'm really disappointed.
Everyone at the moment. That's why I want to go Linux. I want to get my own hardware, get this open source software, throw it on, and then just be done with it. Like I said, if it's buggy, it's acceptable because it's free. Well, when you're paying for these products, yeah, like Windows, you're paying €100 a key. Apple, it's included in their price tag of the actual machines. And when it's buggy, you just think, but I paid for this. I mean, that was one thing I saw the other day. Someone was comparing some... I can't remember what it was. What was it? Some mini PC to the Apple. Oh no, it was Jeff. I can't remember. He does Raspberry Pi stuff, and he was upgrading the storage of his Mac Mini M4. And he said, "Oh, why couldn't they just pop an M.2 slot in here? Why did they have to make their own how do we?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so you're screwed like me. Yeah, okay. Their own hardware. Yes, socket. And he's saying, why are they doing this? Why are they doing it? It's because the entry price for that Mac Mini is such a good price. If they didn't slap in €800 for 2 terabytes, because you're not just buying the machine, you're getting Mac OS with it. You're getting, Pages, so writing software, Keynote, so presentation software. You're getting iMovie. You're getting Xcode. You're getting Freeform. You're getting GarageBand. What else are you? Numbers for all graphs. You're getting all this software that's included in the price. I was like, that's why. That's why their memory is so expensive. But it is cool that you can still upgrade it. It's not soldered on.
Oh yeah, there's still the option. I mean, I imagine you lose the guarantee.
I have no idea.
There must be. If there's a sticker, you're pretty much screwed.
No, there's no sticker. There's no nothing.
Oh, but then there's no screw with a colour on it.
Nope.
Oh, okay, well then you should be fine then. Big news.
Oh, go on. Dacia.
Your Ubuntu Touch is going for third place on the OS mobile. There you go. With a record of 0.1% of all smartphone users.
Are they third because Linux. Is that it? It's iOS, Android.
No, because third place right now is being taken up at 0.35% usage of KaiOS.
Oh, Kai, yes. Yes, I forgot about that one.
Which is mainly only usable in America.
Ubuntu Touch.
It's called Ubuntu Touch.
Ubuntu Touch. That's what I need.
Which mainly all the Fairphones can run.
The Fairphone. Oh, the
recycled one that you can.
Yeah, which are quite expensive.
It's really too expensive for what it is. Ubuntu Touch. There's a whole page how to install get Ubuntu
Google
Touch.
Pixel 3a XL.
Oh well, you remember the Pine Phone, Fairphone, Vola, Google Pixel, and OnePlus.
Oh, I don't actually. Oh, your head is still there. Okay.
Oh my god!
Your head.
If you connect your device with Ubuntu Touch into a monitor or a TV, it will expand into a Windows desktop for productivity.
Devices. Oh, just show me the list. Oh, it can't show me the list when I'm not in a full screen. Oh no, here we go. What did you say? So if you plug it into a screen, it just turns into
a yep. Which is basically a little bit of what
the OnePlus North N OnePlus Xiaomi.
Oh, no. You can actually buy a Fairphone 4 from Ubuntu with the software on it. Is that how I understood it?
Ubuntu Touch.
Oh no, it just sends you to the store of Fairphone. So yes, so Fairphone 4, 5, and 3 and 3 Plus are officially compatible. The Pine Phone Pro, the Pine Tab.
It's funny because that wasn't in the list. Well, whatever.
Ooh, what about this? Well, this is on the Ubuntu Touch official site.
I'm on the official site.
Oh, okay.
But they've actually got devices, and the Pine Phone wasn't in that list.
Oh, I've got the Pine.
Yeah, I know. I've gone on back to the main page, and I have the Pine Phone, the Fairphone, the Vola,
and the Poco phone, the Xiaomi Poco X3. I would like to do that. Oh, and if you click on the phone, it shows all the stuff, a bit like Steam. little green text of what it supports and what it doesn't of the phone.
Oh, okay. So if I go like onto Pixel. Oh, okay. So
If you click on read more,
Pine. That's Pine tab. Okay, so let's go with a Pixel. Read more. Oh, GPS. Okay, not working.
yeah. See if you
okay.
go on,
So like the Pixel is fine. Everything works. So if I just go
yeah,
on a
if you go on the
cheap
Pine, if
Oh.
you go on the Pine Phone Pro, you'll see that the photo video switching between cameras do not work.
offline charging.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Okay.
The pin unlock does not work.
Okay. 24 plus.
And they can't guarantee a
Battery
24 plus
lifetime.
hour
Yeah,
battery,
yeah,
but that
yeah,
could be just a device. That's not.
Yeah. That's nothing. Proxy.
Or things.
Ooh, no.
Automatic brightness could be an issue.
Partially working or issue is not specific. Okay, so even GPS. So Pine Phone is off the table. What about a Fairphone? Fairphone 5.
They're really expensive though.
Okay, not Fairphone 4.
The Fairphone 4 is completely compatible.
Yeah. Now
And
that's
the Fairphone 4 has been discontinued.
okay.
But the Fairphone 5, to give you an example, is €550.
What about a Poco? Dual SIM not working.
Doesn't matter, does it?
And incoming outgoing calls is global issue. Issue is not specific to this device, which I don't understand what that means.
The Xiaomi Poco 3 is €250 with a Snapdragon 860, which is just a normal
This is
budget.
the Xiaomi Poco X3.
Oh, X3, yeah.
That's 250.
Yeah. That is. I would love to try it.
Yeah. What about the OnePlus North N100? Can you see about? Oh,
Yeah.
that's got the same GPS problems on. So it's going to be a Pixel 3a, I think.
That's such an old phone, though.
Yeah. So is it going to be the Poco? But the Pixel has everything working for it.
Yeah, it's so old. It's so old. I would really like the Pine Tab too, though. Oh, can you imagine as a tablet?
That is really interesting.
The Pine Book Pro is $219. It's an open source 64-bit ARM Chromebook replacement tablet.
I can get
How cool is that?
a Pixel 3a from back market for €145. 64 gig, which isn't much, but to play around.
Oh god, that Pine Book is so slow. It's basically a Raspberry Pi. Okay. I don't know who Vola are.
Yeah, I've never seen them.
Vola.
Oh, no thanks. Okay, I could get one.
They're German.
Oh.
They're German. Vola. Oh my god, it's all in German. Oh, you literally can buy Vola. You have two options. Either with the Vola Android or Ubuntu Touch.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, with Vola OS. That's why they're probably doing Ubuntu Touch, because there isn't Android as an option. Oh my god, it's got replaceable batteries at the back.
Ooh. What, like a pop out?
Yeah. Good old tick.
So I can get a Pixel 3 for €70. Second hand. That is interesting. I'm going to have to do a bit more research on that because... very interesting, very interesting. Are you interested?
I am interested.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Because if that has the same functions as like an Apple ecosystem, where if you do something on your phone, it's on the computer, or that would be cool. That would be really cool.
Oh, I didn't see it on the left. There are other phones. The OnePlus 6T.
Oh yeah, I did.
The Xiaomi Redmi Note 9 Pro. The Lenovo Tab M10 second generation. What's that? How much is this? I want to try it. I just buy something and then
How much was that German phone?
It was like 250, I think. The Vodafone.
Yeah.
22.
Whoa, no.
The
22 is 500.
Oh, there you go.
Whoa. Is there another one? The X23. How much is that one? That's still 500.
The X23. Yeah, there's the X23 and the 22.
Yeah, 500. Well, what a bezel.
Oh yeah, they don't look very.
No, and the camera quality is not going to be.
But there is something that could be interesting. I know it's not very performant, but there is the Lenovo M10. Right, it's a tablet.
Oh, okay.
130.
What, new?
Yeah. The Lenovo Tab M10 is 130. I mean, it's only 4 gigs. It's only a slow tablet.
Well, actually, that would be quite interesting because the tablet we have here for the little one is completely busted, and I've been looking to just buy a cheap tablet because it's only for Netflix. So that
it uses a RealTeq CPU, so it's not going to be great.
Well, for Netflix, that would be fine.
Oh yeah, it won't be for like Call of Duty Mobile.
No, Netflix, that's all it. And if I could try out, this on it, that would be cool. And actually, you never know, it might actually work better because Linux might be a bit more.
Well, that is what I'm thinking. It might be a little
Yeah.
bit more user-friendly on a tablet
Well, not
rather than on a phone.
not user-friendly, but friendlier on the hardware side of things. Most certainly.
Sizes.
Yeah, well, you won't need 24 gigs of RAM.
You can't use the camera with it. Photo and video don't work, and the automatic brightness doesn't work. But
What, with the tablet?
yeah.
I thought it all worked.
No, because there's two different ones. There's the M10X605 and the M10 second
No,
generation.
hon, if you go
that
into
might be the one.
devices, so it's Lenovo Tab M10 HD second gen Wi-Fi 4G.
Oh,
that one's full. Apart from the GPS.
It uses a MediaTek as well, so that might be a little bit better. Is that the
Unsupported features. This device hardware does not support these features. If you need them, please consider a different device. Notification LED, touch light. What's touch light?
Well,
flashlight. Oh, so it's got no flash. Okay. Data connection, dual SIM, incoming, outgoing calls, MMS, pin lock, SMS in out, volume controls in call, wireless charging, don't care, hotspot, NFC, fingerprint reader, okay, yeah, whatever.
Do you think it would change much between the second and the third generation? Because I can't seem to find where you can buy the second generation. It seems to be too old.
I mean,
you can find the second one.
Is that why they're doing it? Is it to give life to all this old?
I don't know. I can find the third gen, can't find the second gen of the M10.
Back market, €104.
Oh yeah, you could get a reconditioned one.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not made anymore.
No.
Still worth a try though.
And on the Lenovo site?
The button doesn't do anything. When you click find where to buy, it just takes you to the new tablets.
Well, I popped just a tablet name. Oh, Amazon. €200 new. On Amazon.
Oh yeah, 216. It's still a pretty basic tablet though. But I would love to try that.
Yeah, just to see what it's all about. Yeah. Interesting.
Yep. Well,
is that it? Have we gone through all the? I can't.
Yeah.
I can't really think of anything else.
No. Hasn't been much.
No, it's been quite slow. Yep. No, I mean, that is, well, finishing on a good note. I mean, that is really cool. I am so ready to try out Linux. I don't know about you. You're just waiting for SteamOS, aren't you?
I could technically download and install it right now.
Yeah, but it doesn't run properly.
Well, that's the thing. Is I know I'm going to run into stuff that I wouldn't want to put up with.
Yeah.
Because I just want to
have a computer. Yeah.
So, but yes, the moment it comes out, I'll be moving on.
You wouldn't be interested in Linux?
No.
What?
I
mean Ubuntu.
No, because I will run the SteamOS in desktop mode anyway.
Well, why wouldn't?
I want it I want it for the Steam Deck verified compatibility.
What are you talking about?
Well, because of the all the mainly for the anti-cheats. Because it doesn't mean that anti-cheat works on the Steam OS, which is Linux Arch, will run on Ubuntu.
Hold on.
At least I don't think it will.
Because I tried Ubuntu, and the one thing is we were playing PUBG, and that with the anti-cheat just wouldn't let it play. So I need to try that. I need to see. Oh, can I install PUBG on the deck? Oh, here we go. Into a rabbit hole we go. PUBG. Steam Deck. Dual boot. No, they're all running it on Windows, I believe. So even if on Steam Deck you can't...
I don't know if, let's say it works on one anti-cheat works on one Linux distro. Does that mean it's been updated and works for all the other distros? Mustn't.
Yeah, it's just Linux. It's still Linux based, and that's the thing. Is
Yeah, but the others still have to update and catch up.
no, it's the anti-cheat that gets updated.
Oh, okay.
It's Linux based.
I mean, I'm good with SteamOS. And also with SteamOS, even though Ubuntu is quite a huge thing, there really is only Ubuntu and SteamOS that I would feel happy enough to get enough updates regularly.
Ubuntu is...
Oh yeah, they're the only two.
Really, it has really matured nicely over the years. It's really good. It's just I went back to Windows because we were playing PUBG and PUBG didn't work.
But it still doesn't.
No. Which is a shame. Because I did research and I thought it was because it's an anti-cheat it doesn't run on Linux. But no, it can run on Linux, it's just they need to update their anti-cheat. And this is what I was saying the other day is if more and more people join the Linux gaming gang, game developers will do it. That's the thing, is we need to vote with our wallet, and I am at a stage where I'm ready. It doesn't matter if I can't play a game because of anti-cheats not working. Tough. I'll wait until they do it, because the more people on Linux, the more the game developers will make code in their games for Linux a priority. So everyone out there, join the Linux game now, today.
We're not on Linux.
Steam Deck.
We've got Steam Decks.
Yeah.
I would run SteamOS.
SteamOS is going to be so huge when it comes out. It's going to make so many people move over onto Linux, I think, because they have the handheld and they get used to it. You know, they gain the desktop side and they know it. So it's like, oh yeah, I can just do these same things on the main computer. It's not like Ubuntu.
I don't know. I don't know what they're waiting for though, other than compatibility. I'm guessing.
Do they need to be pressed for time? They don't. You
Not
know,
just that.
they probably go to work at 10.
What does it matter to them to bring it out? You know, let's say, oh well, they don't have NVIDIA supporting because NVIDIA doesn't want to do updates over Linux. Well, tough. Don't buy.
Just go get your.
Bring it out.
I don't know why that is such a big problem, because you just go to the NVIDIA site and download your driver. You know you've got to do it once a month. So, what does it matter?
You don't have to.
Well, no, you don't have to. But if you're that person that likes...
AMD, baby. They've got their software ready on Linux. It's an option. Windows or Linux?
Windows on Linux, did you say?
No, I said Windows or Linux.
Oh, yeah, okay.
As an install option.
Yeah, I think that's where most people need to... all these big companies now need to really start looking at Linux as a... Ooh, people are going to be using this. We better start writing stuff for it. But yeah, I mean, I've been tempted to go full Linux and go fully open source with everything.
But you run Apple.
Yeah, but I mean later on.
Oh, okay.
Like getting DaVinci Resolve, because I think that's open source, and start learning that, so I don't have to get Apple. I can just build my own PC. It can be my gaming rig, my editing rig. I'm not stuck behind paying, an Apple tax or a Microsoft tax. Just build my own machines and do it with open source software, and yeah, then get Ubuntu Touch. Live the life.
Oh, I agree.
Anyway,
I agree because Windows is just rubbish.
Yeah. Well, I haven't really tried Windows 11. Oh, hacker.
I'm hacking.
Yeah.
I'm hacking. Oh.
It's a shame. You should have popped that on at the beginning, Mark. Because it says intro.
Oh.
Do you have one where it says outro? Because...
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, look. Yeah. Well, on Discord, no.
Oh. Right, what were you going to do?
I was literally just going to just change the thing to end in stream.
Oh. Well, I think on that, not much left to say. I don't know whether you've got anything else to say.
No.
No. Okay, as you're fading in and out of existence. Well, thank you for watching, and see you next week on RealTeq Talk. Bye. That was good. That was good, Mark. Hopefully I'm going to have sound this week.
Maybe.
Yeah.